China has again reminded the world that the 75-year-old United Nations is still the most authoritative and valid of all multilateral organizations when it comes to coordinating international security efforts and safeguarding global peace.
The international system can only be based on UN-centered norms. The international order can only be based on international law, and the common rules can only be adapted through the principles of international relations under the UN Charter.
Speaking at the 9th World Peace Forum in Beijing, Wang said China has always supported non-interference in the affairs of other countries. The Chinese foreign minister then criticized the United States, accusing it of meddling in its internal affairs over Taiwan and Hong Kong.
We must stand against practices inciting antagonism and separatism, cleaning up barriers to international security. Such zero-sum games are part of a Cold War mentality and not what the international community expects for peace, development, and cooperation.
Echoing the importance of global cooperation, the former chief of the United Nations also criticized rising isolationism.
Isolationism is simply no match for viruses, wildfires, cyber attacks, sea level rise, or other non-traditional security threats.
The former UN head praised China's efforts in filling up the global immunity gap, as the country so far has distributed 480 million vaccine doses across more than 100 countries and regions. In his keynote speech, Wang also criticized the U.S. for exerting military pressure in unilateral sections on other countries and regions, calling for peaceful negotiations over Iran, Afghanistan, the Korean Peninsula, and the Israel-Palestine conflict. Such mounting geopolitical uncertainties were center stage at this year's forum, with policymakers, diplomats, and international scholars also discussing issues ranging from climate change and arms control to globalization.
For the common challenges facing humanity, China will promote the common values of all mankind along with true multilateralism and champion the new security outlook to build a world of enduring peace and security for all.
Rebuilding trust between China and some other countries strategically influenced by the U.S. is not an easy task, given that the need to counter China is high on a bipartisan agenda in the U.S. But the need for these countries to cooperate with China is growing as well, particularly during the pandemic. Experts say talks are key to avoiding unnecessary frictions and increasing chances for true multilateralism and the reconstruction of international order. CGTN at Tsinghua University in Beijing.